Yo, what's up, everyone? So today is the day that well, I guess not today is the day I'm gonna replace him. Who knows? Actually, it all depends how the day actually goes. But today I'm gonna go ahead and go to the auto parts stores. I know on the other video I mentioned that I was gonna order the brakes in eBay on eBay. And the brand was going to be Ekibono, which is still going to be Ekibono, and called them and it seems like they actually have them in stock, the same brand, including the sensor, and might as well just get the brake fluid because I'm gonna need it as well, and probably some brake cleaner, and from there and the brake caliper paint. We're gonna go to Harbor Freight Tools. I actually need some disposable gloves, the latex. Although I do have them in my mechanic gloves, but I mean they're kind of dirty, and I mean I know they're supposed to be dirty, but I actually want to use some disposable ones, the latex. So we're gonna go to Harbor Freight. See if they have any over there. The other thing, it will be get some brushes so I can scrape off all the brake dust from the old calipers. I'll show you guys real quick. Purchase some purple power, which is a degreaser. Got a bottle as well, and but yeah, we're gonna go ahead and go to the store right now and get what is required so we can start doing the job. Other than that, see you in a bit. I'll go ahead and show you guys pretty much what I ended up buying. Starting with the brakes, with the brake pads. I ended up going, like I said, actually yes, I did mention Ekibonos, never mind. So I ended up going with the Ekibonos. The reason why is because top-notch quality, to be honest, as far as the OEM, and Ekibono is the way to go. My bad. But these are the brake pads. They're actually ceramic brake pads. But anyways, this is a set of pads, all 4 of them. And it came with a little bit of anti-seize for the brakes. Although I don't think that's gonna be enough, to be honest. I ended up buying another one as well, which is this one right here. And then I bought the sensor, just because since we're doing the upgrade, I don't know if it's gonna make any difference on the length of it. I don't think it does, but if it does, I ended up ordering the pads for the 330, and I ended up ordering buying the brake wear sensor for the 330 as well. What else did I buy? I ended up buying some disposable gloves because I needed some. I was actually out of it. Bought some brake cleaner, 3 cans from Napa, and there's they seem to have this is not a promotion, but they seem to have a 20% discount if you pretty much whatever you can fit in a bucket. So I was able to fit the other brakes, that and all that. And the one thing I actually bought as well from Napa, it's the this brake fluid. This is Pentosin or Pentosin, however you pronounce it, but I've heard a lot of good reviews in it, and this is not the first time I'm going to use it. Actually, this is the second time I will flush my system on my car. So the last time I did it, I ended up using the same thing. I like it because it's a German product, it's a European, and I like the fact that it comes in a tin can. Is that what you called it, a tin can? Yeah, huh? It looks kind of old school, it looks kind of European, and to the same extension it looks kind of German. Not that I'm favoring German, it's just the fact that I have a German card, and that's what I like. But anyways, after that, I ended up going to Harbor Freight Tools. I ended up buying this little set of brushes that I can use on the drill, and I bought some of the some brushes that I can hold just with my hand. The reason why I purchased them is because of the fact that I'm gonna clean the calipers. I do have some degreaser. I have the purple power, as I showed to you guys as well. So I'm gonna spray it, I'm gonna scrape it off and clean it, and if I have to, most likely I'll use some engine degreaser. That's the reason why I bought some brake cleaner as well, because I really want to get them really clean. And last but not least, I was thinking about going with the blue, which is the BMW M Blue. It's similar to the Red Bull. Oh yeah, by the way, I ended up buying Red Bull. I'm a big fan of Red Bull and Monster as well, but hey, that's pretty much what I'm gonna need just to do the job. Just kidding, but you know, it's a joke. But this is the color that I'm gonna use on the brake calipers. To be honest, I didn't want to go with blue or any other color because I really thought about it. Like, I just wanted to make it look more uniform, more just subtle, but at the same time clean and better. Pretty much what it's going to require. Let me go ahead and let you guys get a good view. What it is that I'm going to do. So there it is. Brake pads, calipers, rotors, Zimmerman, wear sensor, gloves, brushes, ultra brake part lubricant, Permatex, Super Dot 4, a high temp paint for the calipers. I didn't want to go with the caliper version. I'm gonna tell you the reason why. I read on it and it seems to be the same thing. It's just a ceramic coating with some paint, but this one actually goes up to 2000 Fahrenheit. Not that it's gonna get any hotter, but if I actually compare it to the caliper version, it was only 500 Fahrenheit. I know that my brakes will not get any higher than 500. I'm not gonna try it yet or whatever, you know, but I just want to feel safer, you know. So I ended up going with the VHC. That's actually a good brand as well. But that's pretty much it. And first thing first, let me get to cleaning and we'll get to it. So we're gonna go ahead and get started on cleaning the calipers. First, I gotta put these gloves on. Apparently, they were supposed to be all size. No, I mean one size fits all. But boy. Okay, so let's go ahead and spray them.
Perfect.
First, I was actually using the brush, thinking that I was gonna do a better job with it, and as you guys saw, I was doing a pretty good job, but not as good as soon as I actually ended up using the drill and the brushes. That's what I'm gonna go ahead and continue to do. And once I clean one or both of them at the same time, I show you guys the difference, as you guys already see how it looks like when they're dirty. Cool. So far, I think I did a pretty good cleaning on the first one. I still gotta do the other one. It didn't take me so long. But I did notice one thing. I'll show you guys. As much as I try to clean it with the brushes and some of the purple cleaner and even this kind of brushes, I have a whole set of them. You guys already seen that. And I even use some of the engine degreaser. They all did help, but it just gets to a limit where it no longer actually removes anything. And my assumption is that that most likely any kind of oil or residue, like through the time of the life of the caliper on the vehicle that I took them off, most likely the metal itself absorbed all that, and it's just within the metal, and I really can't clean it. This is pretty much the best. I can get an example right here. I don't know if you guys can see this, but it looks clean. It looks nice and shiny. But over here, I did as much as I could, and you see, it just doesn't seem to get any cleaner than that. Like, this is a good example. Most likely the gunk itself, or oil, or whatever, the metal and the cast metal ended up just soaking it, and just pretty much is within the metal itself. But if you actually see, still cleaning the other one. To be honest, it's a lot better than what it was. You guys seen it, and I still gonna spray it regardless. It doesn't matter how it comes out. If the paint ends up just peeling up, I mean, I don't really mind, to be honest. It was just what, $6-7 for the bottle for the spray can. But if it looks good for, I don't know, the first month, 2 months, 3 months, whatever, I think I'm gonna be happy for that. I think the most important thing is just as long as the brakes work, you know. The looks can come second, to be honest. And I think I've been holding up long enough to that I was regretting not doing it before. But now that I have a chance, I'm gonna do it. For now, I'm gonna take a break. To be honest, I'm a little hungry. I'm gonna go eat something. Not that I'm quitting, I'm just taking a break, and I'm definitely gonna get back at it. But let me go ahead and eat some food because I'm actually quite hungry. Okay, I just came back. I ended up having some spaghetti. It was actually pretty good. But in this one right here, actually. But yeah, like I said, I ended up having some spaghetti, and now that it's somewhat dry from a while ago, me cleaning it with the portable power and the grease and the degreaser and stuff like that. It looks like once it's dry, some of it actually comes off. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit it just for a good minute. See if to be honest, at this point, it's just try to get as much as I can, just for at least for the paint to stick. You know, I mean, I know for a fact that it's not going to come out as, you know, as if it was a brand new caliper, but the less dirt and contamination pretty much at this moment is the better for the paint to stick. Take a little detour. The reason why, I'll show you guys real quick. I'm not sure you guys gonna be able to see it. Was this one? Yes, this one. It actually has a cut right on the seal that goes around the piston, and I kind of used a knife just to make sure that it wasn't just a scrape. And when I lift it up, yeah, that's definitely a cut. Fortunately, I ended up calling them again, and this is not a promo, but apparently they seem to be the one that actually have most of the things in stock, gladly. But I ended up calling Napa. I'm gonna go ahead and run to the store real quick and get them, see if just to make sure that I have them here. I'll make sure they had two. Apparently they do, and because if that's the case, that I can take this thing off pretty easy, just to get the front seat and put a new one on. And most likely, most definitely, we'll be doing the one for the other one as well, just to, you know, prevent it, because at the end of the day they are used, and plus the kit's only like $6, so it's better off just to buy just in case. And other than that, if I don't get it right, if I don't fix it or anything, I'm gonna have to end up buying the remanufactured calipers, which I wasn't planning on doing that. But before I even jump into that, I think it's quite worth it. Just go ahead and try to rebuild them. If it come out right, then I guess I learned one new thing. If it did not came out right, then we're just gonna have to forget that routing and just try to get the other ones, the remanufacturers of the new ones. But for now, like I said, I'll go ahead and run to the auto parts stores, and I'll be back. Well, it seems like for now everything just came to a halt. So I did ended up going to Napa, although the part number that is shown on the website and even the part number that it shows in their system, it's not even the right one. When you look at a picture, it's hard to tell if it's actually for the front or for the rear until you actually see it in person. So when I went to the store, they ended up pulling it down, and when I looked at it, well, me and the employee ended up looking at it, and it wasn't the right one. It seems more like it was for the rear, which is a smaller caliper. But I ended up calling O'Reilly's. It looks like they did show them they did have them in their system, which is actually show a different picture than the one I actually show for Napa. It seems like even though they don't have it at the store that is close to where I live, I ended up having them ordered from the little mini warehouse. They're not gonna be able to have it until tomorrow morning. So until then, I just ended right here with the cleaning of the calipers. We'll see until we get the seals tomorrow, and so we can continue working at it. All right, cool.